There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team.
Good effort from distance. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Olise. Right card. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. That has ended up in no man's land. Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for a runner. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Baresi. Olise. No way through. Plays the ball back. And it's Messi. Neymar. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Sané! And he has kept it out somehow.
Sané is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Neymar. And it's been played through. Marquinhos. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Sané gets into a good position. And he's there to retrieve it. Yamal. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that was nowhere near his best. Spread it left.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Bellingham. Sané has the space to scheme. Sané proves just a little bit too strong.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And the through ball. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Olise. Messi. Now it's Sané. Oh, that's clever. Vasco da Gama have it back and can go again. Maldini makes the interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Has a look up and delivers. Well, it's claimed by the keeper. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Zanetti. Now it's Neymar. And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made...
Shoots! Goal! Vasco da Gama! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, well played. Mohamed Salah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Always goal side. Great vision. Oh, super ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And here's Sané. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Vasco da Gama are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Attention, changement.
So off we go again. Vasco da Gama currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Vasco da Gama come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system...
Real chance! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Vasco da Gama are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That has not gone well. Olise. There will be a throw-in. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's been slipped through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Vasco da Gama are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Xavi Alonso.
Vasco da Gama couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, good spread. Plays it in low. Kelleher claims it without any fuss. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Olise. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Neymar. It's played through for him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that pass isn't the best. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Denilson. Xavi Alonso. Spread neatly. Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. Olise. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's in a great position here. And this is Rui Costa. And that's a... It's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Vasco da gama.
With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Le numéro 10, le numéro 9, le numéro 22, changement.
Paris Saint-Germain making further changes here, and in quick succession. Mbappe coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
A case now of complete control. McAllister, Neymar. Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? He's found space here. That's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Good ball, good take. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Gyökeres.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
It's a
temps
pretty loose
additionnel.
pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That has been cut short. Threads one in. Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And they've got rid. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I really like the look of this fella Endrick here.
Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Neymar really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Maldini. Bellingham. Rijkaard. That's been slipped through. Olise has it out. And a chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Koundé. Endrick. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Shevchenko, and that's really well manoeuvred. It's Neymar! And we have our very first corner. Sane. Vasco da Gama are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Henderson! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. The muscular approach does pay off here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Henderson. Endrick has it in a wide position, looking for the far post. Sane. And that's gone loose. And here's Ronaldinho. And this is Neymar. Zanetti. And he's intervened well there. No goals as yet. Now it's Sane. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. Hangs one. Sane! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Driving forward. He's got away. Pass is just off target.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused.
It's Salah! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
You felt Sane! He's done very well to get to that.
Sane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Leicester have the chance to go the other way. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Zanetti. Zanetti drives forward on the overlap. Zanetti, he's shifting through the gears here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Zanetti with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And he whips it in. Ah, that's a fine interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. And that has put paid to that. It's Neymar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Zanetti.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well played and well cleared.
Ball's gone out of play. And that is expertly dealt with.
Vasco da Gama can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Shevchenko. Neymar. Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Great chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Olise. Hendrick. Oh, nice touch. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Vasco da Gama looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution.
We're on the move again. Davids powering forward here.
Vamos, SS joga.
Played out wide. Vasco da Gama come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Defending was strong and firm. Ronaldinho. Henderson takes the shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
He is
Só final de semana.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a throw. Olise. Mohamed Salah. That has not gone well. Olise. Looking to play him in. And he plays one through. He's found a way through. Spread out to the left. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Leicester are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defend...
Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Endrick. Vasco da Gama do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Goes for goal! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Zanetti. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Olise. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Rui Costa. Always onto this. That has been cut short. Koundé makes a move down the right. And this is Shevchenko. Good ball, good take. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Bellingham. And it's Henderson. And he's well positioned here. Has a look and plays it forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Endrick. Shevchenko. Oh, that's a key interception. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his... Ronaldinho! And how did he not put that away?
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Olise. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Neymar.
Substitution in progress.
And this is Bojan. He can run onto that. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Neymar. Cross into the box. Oh, well played.
Leicester truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Rui Costa finds himself offside. And that is that. Vasco da Gama can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Now with a quick request for support.
Your reflections then, Jim. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise.
Isaac! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gremio with the corner, there first. It's anyone's ball now. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Sané, that is ended up in no man's land. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. Ødegaard. Nice-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. That was good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Has crossed into... It's rising! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And it's Vasco da Gama who take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Gremio finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Sane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, there's a probing ball, and this is Sane. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that could set him on his way. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well played. Baresi. Vasco da Gama have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Olise. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He might be in here. It's Salah! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Sane. Tonali. Ødegaard. Always onto this. Look at the space here. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Oh, no joy this time. Marquinhos. Bellingham. Ake gets a foot in here. And that's another good win of the ball. Bellingham. For Olise. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ake gets over and intercepts. Ødegaard. Nicely spread. Olise, he has found the way through. And the finish! And it's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Sane! It's loose. Oh, shooting chance! Olise is flagged offside. And he's there to retrieve it. Rijkaard. Now it's Mohamed Salah, over to the right flank. Olise picks it up out wide, takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, played right into his path. Decent chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Vasco da Gama are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Great vision, and that could set him on his way. Isak is onto this. Vasco da Gama needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's managed to get free. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Neymar. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Great defending, strong and determined. Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Neymar. He's found a way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Olise. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. That's destined for the flank. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? A finish right from the top draw. Into the lead once more. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Vasco da Gama with the lead. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Olise providing an outlet on that shot, a goal! And that's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Mohamed Salah! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And again they hit the front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Vasco da Gama have their lead. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target. Vasco da Gama are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He is through here. And this is Neymar. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
No time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 18. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Vasco da Gama clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's a promising position. Totti gets flagged offside. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's been played through. And a chance! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Defending of the desperate variety. And the volley. And the keeper read that really well.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, good ball. It's Neymar! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well,
There's the shot!
Vasco da Gama really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Teremos 5 minutos de
Well timed,
acréscimo.
excellent interception. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. And right near the end, we have parity.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Rui Costa. Nicely weighted ball. Rui Costa. Oh, good climb! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He watched... And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and spaces to get into. I think he's going to be a really huge asset for this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And it's Neymar. Neymar just about within shooting range. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Ball's gone out of play. And he was alert to it. Sané. Dink through. Sané! And he should have made them pay.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Haaland going after that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Looking for the run.
Fala, Hebreas.
And it's made its way to him.
Boa noite.
Vasco de Gama are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look
Link confirmado com sucesso.
Decent chance!
Obrigado por apoiar o canal.
Lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Olise has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Olise. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Olise's cross. Cleared away. Takes the shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Sané. Now it's Neymar. Bissouma does well not to be outdone there. And he thumps it clear. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Mendes, looking to play him in. Mane's... He leaps for it! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Aos 29 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 92.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Neymar. Oh, that's ambitious. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. It's Neymar! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Mendes.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball.
Vasco da Gama truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Neymar. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. That is a great pick out. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Now he's off and running. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Marquinhos. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, split-second reaction.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Olise. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Aims beyond the defence. Looks across and plays it in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And that could set him on his way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vasco da Gama clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substituição.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini, Bojan Krkic chasing after it, and it's been played through. Now it's Haaland. That has ended up in no man's land. Forlan here. Can he finish? Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's shifting through the kit, and the shot! And that is wildly off target. That's the throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Rui Costa. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And a header! And it's in! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Delivers the ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. Vasco da Gama still have the cards to affect this game. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the finish! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Bojan. It's played through for him, and he's managed to get free. They're urging it. He's having a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Vasco da Gama have their third corner. Shot, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Teremos uma substituição.
And it's Rijkaard, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Marquinhos. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Goes for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And with that, and that's it. Vasco da Gama perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Vasco da Gama.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think...
And Sonny! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Vasco da Gama with their first corner. The first in the... Right card! No, not the best of headers. Couldn't squeeze it through. Searching pass he's played there. Roll! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries one from range. It's bounced back off the post.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Olise couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And he's there to get it away. There will be a throw-in. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely worked. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He won't be happy with that one, and that was asking for too much. Pass somewhat off target. Raul. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
No, that's been intercepted. Raul. Well, that is one way to stop him. Sané. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Neymar has the space to scheme. Can he finish? Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Raul. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Silvestre got a long way forward to join the attack. Sané was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's made its way to him. Neymar. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. they don't mind being on the back foot.
But with... And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's where it came from. Quality ball. Now it's Sané. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Raul.
There will be 1 minute.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great chance! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He does it all with an air of efficiency and it's half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pirlo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle. But decent chance! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Olise. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Sané. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ferdinand. No way through. And that's gone loose. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Sané.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Se não fosse jogador de IA, tava bom.
Showing great feet. Olise! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Vasco da Gama, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Played out to the left flank. And he was quick to react. Gerrard, a picture of focus and alertness. Olise. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's nicely done. Now it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Substitution in progress.
Vasco da Gama have opted to make another change here. Baresi. Rijkaard. Vasco da Gama have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Olise. Olise! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rijkaard. And it's Totti. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zanetti. Now this could be a chance. Delivers with impressive jump. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Oh, strongly challenged there. Silvestre, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
McAllister. And that is expertly dealt with. Gerrard, who's set up one goal so far. Pirlo. Well, this is surely their last chance. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Albert Ferrer. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Vamos SS joga. Boa noite. Link confirmado com sucesso. Obrigado por apoiar o canal. Se não fosse jogador de IA tava bom.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And this is Shevchenko. And he skips past his man. Shevchenko plays it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Van Basten. Chance for a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Shevchenko really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Vou ganhar.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bellingham. In with the challenge. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Van Basten. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Bellingham. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was alert to it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Vasco da Gama are really in a position where...
Shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still. Gençlerbirliği with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space. And this is Sané. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The goal scorer for Vasco da Gama after 20 minutes is number
We're looking
21,
at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can Go one better, possibly.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Lovely bit of skill. Good read, needed to be. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Neymar. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Now the cross, and the shot! Goal! And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
After 27 minutes
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Gençlerbirliği leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Real chance! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's a little off target. Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position. Serves their chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Shevchenko. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos, driven in. And there's a goal! But, oh, it's offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. This is a promising build-up. Looking to play him in, and this is Shevchenko.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Zanetti. Strong running down that left flank. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he was quick to react. That's a good foray he's making. Cruyff. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Olise. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And this is Sané.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Van Basten. And it's Makalele. Neymar. He is through here. Olise. Now it's Sané. And this is Sané. Now it's Mohamed Salah. The ball goes in. Oh, great leap! Goal! Vasco da Gama! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by...
And that is indeed the final act. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody
And we are
who's
up
found
to the
themselves
break.
a little lost
Well, I
today.
can tell you it's
Please
been an
look at the
absolutely
screen for
fantastic
information
watch,
on how to
Peter.
find
I
your
wish I
way
could come
around
here
the
every week.
stadium.
It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Vasco da Gama leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. We're on the move again. Plays the return pass. And he's picked out the run. Neymar! Oh, he's hit the bar! Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Makaleli. And it's Roberto Carlos. Searching pass he's played there. Can he get onto this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Sané. Baresi spots it and intercepts. And it's Neymar.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's Van Basten! Oh, that could be pivotal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Genshabili are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Genshabili dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Always onto this.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Substitution in progress.
Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Sané. And this is Mohamed Salah. Vasco da Gama are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Sané. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Great chance! Well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Genshabili have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a good run down the left. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. And this is Sané. And this is Neymar! And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Short changes him with that pass.
Vasco da Gama really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nice physical challenge. And here's Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Goes for the shot! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Vasco da Gama are looking to go forward now. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Makaleli. And here's Neymar. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's having a pop! That is decidedly lacking. And that's a good-looking ball. Totti. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. And that is high. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Tries to play it through, and he's quick to return it, and he shoots! And that's in! They have stolen level at the last! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence...
It's Neymar! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Bieli look like they've won it. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
That we're expecting traffic to be heavy.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vasco da Gama.
Foi bom jogo. Opa, sim. Bom mesmo. É pra hoje já era.